All right, welcome back. The stream is live once again. Let me go ahead and grab this link and throw it in the Discord real quick. We got YouTube link there, Twitch link. Okay, that's good to go. All right. So I've done a little bit of work off stream. We did get our obstacle detection working, where now you can't just build another foundation. You can kind of do some overlap, but I think it's just going to take some playing around. Okay, so I can't build there. Nice. But there is a little bit of bugginess because there's not all the shapes have been working as I wanted. So some of them I've had to kind of reshape to make them work because they weren't. They basically weren't allowing me to place other things that should have been placed. But we will just kind of find those as we build this stuff. Oh, interesting. Those stay floating. But yeah, we've got we've made a lot of progress recently. I'm very happy with this. There's definitely more that we can add. One of the things actually that I want to do, we can just add this now. Wood half wall. Save that. Wireframe. We're in edit mode or object mode? Okay, we split everything. Object mode. Oh, I should do a quick save as, and we're gonna do wood quarter. Wood quarter wall. Okay. Now we have that. Here, 1 second. Oh. That can get deleted now that we're on wood quarter wall. We can go here. Let's go to edit mode, I guess. Okay. Then we can select this. Grab all this, bring it up. Okay, here's our quarter wall. So we can save that. We can come back into here and we can add a new component. It's kind of annoying that I still have everything under example components and example previews and all this stuff, but okay, we are going to duplicate this and call it wood quarter wall. Okay. Now open up wood quarter wall and we change this name. Wood quarter wall. What we got to do is we got to delete all of this. Then we got to do wood quarter wall here. I believe Okay, we need to use external. Path, materials, main wood. This, enabled, path, materials, supports wood. Re-import. Okay. Then we can do a quick instantiate. This is going to go up. And actually transform, we need to do more like 0.5, I think. Yeah. Okay. Our placeable obstacle collision. This needs to be at 0.5. The size of it should be, I'm going to do a quick make unique just in case. First, let's make sure that this isn't too big. And then 1. Okay. And let's do like 0.7. And then 0.3 here. Okay. And then our placeable collision. This can get moved down to 0.5, and then we just need to change the shape of it to be 1 high, I think. Yeah. Sounds good. Wood quarter wall, component type wall. We do not have an animation player. We need an animation player. Ah, moving the animation player causes it to crash. Very fun. Hopefully, my progress is still saved. Okay, these seem to be saved. Animation player, we can do that. Create. Drag it up. Okay. Okay, and then here we can do a new animation. Build. I think, what are they called? Build, idle, reset. Okay. And then these are all, what, half a second long? Yeah. So we'll do a quick, on our wood quarter wall, we need to do editable children. This one, okay. We go to here. What are all these? Let's do the top one too, I guess. Or actually, what we can do is just grab all of these. Go to here. Go to our transform. Scale. Create. Scale here. Boom. And then keyframe that scale. Turn them all to cubic. Let's see how this looks. Okay, it just kind of pops into place. We can also do something like on this one, transform, position. Okay. Position, keyframed. But then here, position, keyframed. Okay. 2 and 3, we could do a quick position, create. Position. Okay, and then here. Boom. Okay, and then on this one, we can do the same thing. We're just keyframing position, go about right here, position, and then go about right here, drag it out, keyframe. Save that. Let's make sure these are cubic. Save that, let's play it, boom. Okay, that's not bad. So that's the build one. Reset just has all of the... Okay. Wood quarter wall. Okay, so this is of type wall. We have this. Is there anything else we need to do? Parent is disabler. Oh, we need to do all of our connections. So we have connection, which is, I believe, just a... Yeah, that's just our ceiling ones. So we just need to bring them down to 1. Roof connection, wall connection. Oh, that's deconstruct. This can be 0.5. Wall connection needs to be transform of 1. All of these need to be transform of 1. Tri-ceiling. Okay, disable connection is the same. Tri-ceiling front and back. Boom. Okay, not bad. We do need a preview. Let's take a look at our half wall preview. Okay, that looks like this, so we can just literally duplicate. We're gonna do wood quarter wall preview. Boom. Open that up. We're gonna change the name. Obstacle detect, assign that. Why does this not have it assigned? Or do we just not use it? I don't know. This CSG box just needs to be 1 high, and it needs to be moved down 2.5. The obstacle detect, the collision shape needs to be about, let's do 0.5. 3, and yeah, that's good. This needs to be moved from that to 0.5. Seems good enough to me. Okay, sick. And now the last thing that we have to do when building these is we need to build a resource, and then we can just add it. DS component resource. It's going to be wood quarter wall. Is that how? Yeah. Save. This one. Wood. Quarter. Wall. So there's still like quite a bit that goes into this. Still takes a while to add things, but it's not that bad. Quarter wall preview. Menu icon. I'll just do the half wall for now. Is rotatable? Nope. Costs. We're going to do a quick load of wood. Say that it costs 1 wood. Add that. Save. Now we can go, I believe, just to the player, to the base builder, and then do wood quarter wall quick load. Wood quarter wall. Boom. Save. Okay, let's see what's up. What's up, Spin? How you doing? You're a software engineer? Nice. What do you do? Like web or app or... Okay, wood quarter wall shows up. Nice. Let's do a foundation here. Let's go to our wood quarter wall. Blip, blip. Nice. I like this. I like having the quarter wall. It looks a lot better. It is a little strange when you start stacking them. But there's not really a reason to do that. Ooh. That's kind of an interesting thing. When you accidentally, if you only have one foundation and you delete it and the walls still stay there, then you can't really like align, you can't really add the foundation back in, but that'll be something I gotta figure out. Maybe that'll be something with the stability or the fact that you can't, like that you can destroy them so easily, even though like I was trying to build the, or destroy the quarter wall, but my deconstruct, instead of destroying that, it destroyed the foundation. So we need to maybe fix that, make it easier to know what you're destroying. Doing any SaaS companies? I actually do have some products potentially in the work, but I mean, I do have products in the work, but it's not quite finished yet. But mostly I'm doing this game development. And am I American? Yes, but I live in Finland, actually. I just moved to Finland. So, one second, let me see. Okay. Let me grab some coffee real quick. BRB. Sorry, I just had to answer some texts. You're asking what what do you mean by what? What would you like me to clarify? Okay, let me think about what I'm going to be working on today. One thing we could do, I mean, I could work on the issue we just found here. Where if you start with just one, and then you go to deconstruct it, and you accidentally deconstruct that. Now suddenly you've got an issue because you can't do a foundation there. One way I could do that is to just make it so there is a connection where you can put a foundation. Or I just make it so if there's no foundations left, all the rest of it falls apart too. Something like that. Man, that looks good though. The scaling thing. I really like that. I should add that into the other stuff, the other components. Yeah, let's think. So we've already worked on... Okay, quarter wall, done. We could do this. We could work on the dark rat. Because I do have the dark rat in here. In my game. But right now, the dark rat is just a... just this little creature here. Oops. And it does not have a mesh or animations. Right now it's just a placeholder cylinder. So we need to make him actually scurry around. Oh, why is he going through? What is up with that? He just ran through a tree. You shouldn't be able to do that. Neither should you. Why are you doing that? I do not know, but we will figure this out. But let's just create a little creature. Modifier, search, mirror, perfect. I like this little shape. Let's turn off clipping. Let's do that. Okay, I like this. Okay. We've got a little creature shape here. Let's give him a head. he's got kind of a wide head. Let's make it a little bit more. Okay, that's a little more shifty. Whoops. Save this Blender file. Let's go up into here, creatures. Save that. Okay. Let's look here. Let's give him some materials, some actual materials. This is going to be the eyes. Then we can do a quick little emission on this. Okay, not bad. Body. Go to object mode. Do a quick Shift A. Armature. How do I do this when I want to do? How do I do this? So I go like this. Maybe I do. Maybe I can just do another. Yeah, okay. Okay, I do not know. Okay, this is the... Yeah, okay. That's the correct parent. This is going to be back, front, tail, tail 2, or tail end. Okay. This is neck. Head. Oh. Okay. Back, leg, dot. Is it left? Or is it right? Let me open Rock Golem and see. Upper arm left. Okay, yeah. I don't need anything more like this, or more detailed than this. Why Godot? I just like Godot, and I haven't really used any other engines. By the way, what's up, LOL Gamer? But yeah, honestly, I haven't really used anything else, but I also just enjoy Godot. Okay, we can move this one there. This one will be called front leg dot left. And how do I... Okay, that's... Just do symmetrize. Okay. Nice. This has front leg and left or back leg. Okay. And then I think I grab in object mode, I think I grab the body. Then I grab that and I do a Shift P. Armature deform with automatic weights. Okay. So now, if I go to pose mode, what happens when I do this? Let's get out of wireframe. Let's also make sure our bones are showing up on top. Viewport display. What is it? Is it on viewport display? No, it's here. And then viewport display. Show in front. Okay. Is it weird to talk on a live stream where no one is chatting anyway? Nah, I'm so used to I just talk my way through things anyway. I like thinking out loud. Plus, I do also have like, there's people who watch my VODs after the fact because they can't watch live because of time zone stuff. Ooh, nice. Okay, that actually works. And I feel like it would also be boring for people to watch. Like after the fact, and then just there's no talking, you know. Okay, I like this so far. We can, you know, move him around. He's going to be really small, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to make our. Oh, okay. So that is. There's not really any rotation of that. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, yeah, this will do for a basic armature. Okay, so we're gonna need to give some animations. Where'd my nicotine go? Okay, so these are going to be about the size of the creatures. So a lot of this detail that we have here, like they're going to be pretty small in the game. Because right now they're just these little cylinders, but we're going to change them. So all they need to have is a little scurry animation, maybe a little like bite animation or something. We're going to need some sound effects for them walking around, just like a little scurrying sound. Yeah, okay. Let me grab nicotine real quick. Looks nice. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's coming along visually. Like the visual style is definitely getting there. Now we need a lot more art assets built. So little creatures. We need a lot more like decorations and stuff because. If I open this up and like show the building system and all that, like, you know, you can build things, but all the colors are kind of the same for a lot of things. So we need more materials. We need more items in the game. So like this crafting bench is really, it also needs to just be kind of fixed because it kind of looks boring. It's just very simple. But yeah, we need more like colors and stuff in the game, different materials. And, oh, the other thing I need to figure out is, so the crafting bench, we still need to figure out like cooking stations versus crafting stations. Like the crafting station, you should just be able to build things, craft things. They're obviously not going to be instantaneous like it is here. But I don't want you to have to like drag wood into it. But for like a cooking station, I might want you to actually have to put materials into a little like cooking station thing. In that case, we're gonna need to maybe add an inventory to something like a cooking station, similar to how our box has an inventory. But the thing is, the layout would be a little weird. Like right now, when you open up a box, the inventory shows up over here, and then this is our basic crafting menu that's always there. But if you like open up a cooking station, maybe there should be the items there, and then below it, there's like an inventory that you can drag items into or something. But we will see. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do that. If I need to do it like that starting out, or if I can just have crafting stations similar to that crafting bench, and the cooking stations and stuff would be just the same as that, I guess, for now, and then we could update it later. But for now, it is time to do some animating. Dope sheet. And then here we need action editor. We're going to do a new action. This one is called idle. And actually, you know what? Let's do this one called like reset. Whoops. Grab all of these, okay, boom. Now we're gonna do an idle. Okay. Wait, let's go to... Why did that not work? Clear user transforms. I think this is what I'll do. So right here, I can grab this, go there, do that, and then I can do this, copy, go to 45, Command Shift V, iframe that. We're going to copy this, paste it back there. Okay, we can just do like that. And then Interesting. Let's do 0 to 59, I guess. Having kind of the same issue that RJL Jones was having when he was streaming. Let's see. Copy this, go to here, paste this, we could copy this, go to here, do a reversed one, paste that, save. There we go. Okay, neck. Guess we can delete that and delete that. Then for this, delete that, save. Sure. This will work for now. We can always fix stuff. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, we're just trying to get a basic idle animation going. Now we're going to do a walking, or just walk. Reset. We can grab, copy that, or yeah, copy. We can go to our walk. Delete all these, go here, paste that in, okay. So we're gonna do our kind of running or walking, scurrying animation here. So we're going to do copy this, go to here, paste it, save, go to the middle. Let's do a Command-Shift-V, paste it backwards. And let's see what it's looking like. Okay. So obviously not great, but I think part of that is the fact that we can kind of just double this up. Okay, so now he's moving a little faster. Honestly, it needs to be faster than that, so we don't need to do this. We can just make this a lot shorter. And at, I guess, 19. Even that is a little bit too slow, maybe. Yeah, a little scurry because this guy he's basically a rat. So that's what we want. And actually, let's just delete those. Let's make this 9 frames long. Just to make this easy. Okay, and then we can do this. I copy and then paste. These get deleted. This gets Command Shift V. Save. Okay. Little tail going back and forth. Okay. Now the head can go back and forth. Oh, whoops. Paste this on the end. And go here. Paste it mirrored. Save. There we go. We got a little scurry now. Okay. Okay, now we have this, so we can go to the dark rat. We can search up our darkrat.blend. We can import all this stuff correctly. Loop mode linear, reset, nope, loop mode linear, re-import, okay. Then we're gonna instantiate this. We can do that, we can go here. Animation player has idle and walk. Animation player to play idle. These are obviously bigger. We can scale them down. But let's see how this looks. Oh, you can see them over there. Yeah, they're definitely way too big. They're also floating a little bit, but they do look kind of terrifying. You can tell that the animations got a little wonky because, so like this is the running animation, goes 0 to 9, and then if I go to idle, now suddenly idle is doing 0 to 9, so this one needs to be, what, 59? But then if I go to walk, this is now at that. So how do we do this? Manual frame range, okay. And then here, wait, yeah, idle, manual frame range should be to 60. Okay. So now when we go back, these should be correct. Okay, so now that we have that, first we move him down a little. Let's try it at 0.3 and see what's up. Save game. Okay. Why are they not doing their run now? It's one of these situations again. It's like walk just doesn't exist anymore. Blender will just do that, where it's like, okay, you created a new action, we don't care. We have decided that it just doesn't matter that you have created this. Okay, there we go. Okay, they start out kind of down, but then they move and they start floating again a bit. Okay. Still floating. Negative 0.2. There we go. Now these guys are annoying because you try to build a foundation on top of them and you can't. We still need to find some way of making it so you can't, or so you can see that you are not able to build. And for that, we just need to change up all of our previews, basically. So the wand is actually going to make it so they run away. They try to stay away from light. We also need to make them act a little more communally. I do like the look of them, though. Okay. Now, let's do something. Let's create some materials for them. Save as dark rat fur. Save. Then we do a new one. Standard material. This one is going to be save as dark rat legs. This one, we do a new one, we go albedo. Copy that. Go to emission, we do emission on. There. Then we do energy multiplier. Let's do like 1.5. Okay, and this one will be save as. Why does that do that? Okay. Dark rat eyes. Save. And then we can actually just go to our blend. Here we're going to do use external materials, creatures, dark rat fur, open the accent. We're going to do a external materials, creatures, dark rat legs, open, then eyes, external. Okay, nice. Then we can get rid of all these surface material overrides because it's already there. There we go. Now they got even more like glowy eyes. Okay, dark rats are added. Okay. Now we've got a horde of dark rats. There we go. That's kind of terrifying, especially once we give them some like some ability to kind of work together, and they're going to be moving around, just being annoying, and you're going to have to like kind of scare them off like this. I do have them as like separate creatures. It might be worth making them not like that. instead optimizing them a bit. But I don't need to have hordes of them. They're just going to be kind of like an annoyance in the forest. So I think what we'll do in the get new nav target, we're going to have like a specific area that they're trying to get to as a group. And then we'll pick a random spot within like a zone. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom and get more coffee real quick. Be right back. Okay, just getting rid of spam chat real quick. Okay, so what we can do. So we have the dark rat, right? He's trying to get a random spot. The nav target is not going to be the global position. Instead, what it's going to be there's going to be some sort of rat navigator function. Let me go to just like my global. Get rat navigation. Okay, so for now we can do that. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, now in our global. Else, what we're gonna do is just player var dot global position. Right now, return player var global position. Okay, now what happens when I run over here? Oh, here they come. All right. I have my army of rats. Let us go. Follow me, boys. Come with. We must fight the Golem. Come on, attack. Oh, this is too great. Just having a legion of rats following me around. Come to me. Yes. Gather around. Okay, let's go over here. They're swimming across now. Can they get over here, though? I don't think they can. There must not be any navigation over here. So they all just pile up right there. But the moment I get back into a navigation area, they're all on their way. This is good. So now when you're trying to build, they're going to be in your way, being annoying. I need to fix this tweening thing. It keeps glowing and stuff. Okay, now what we could actually do is like get a position, like certain points of interest and stuff that these things, that these guys all like going to. Rather than just the player. And we are going to have them doing some fighting, some like attacking. Because the rock golem is going to have some creatures that kind of live near and on him. And the rats will kind of attack them. So we'll need to have a little bit more sophisticated system of having the rats, you know, scurrying around. But then if they see a rock golem and the creatures on them, then they maybe run over and try to attack them. And then the little creatures jump back up onto the rock golem. And then the rock golem maybe stomps on a few of these guys and they leave. The next thing is that we need to make them run away from this. So what we're going to do is a dark rat is going to have a area 3D light detect. Add a collision shape. Sphere shape. Now, what is my light wand projectile? This is a rigid body class name projectile, which is not good. Okay, we need general scripts. Projectile. Light wand projectile. Now, where are we saying projectile? Is projectile, we're going to do light wand projectile instead. Get rid of that. Spawn projectile. Spawn projectile. This is a projectile, but really what we're doing is a light wand projectile. Okay, sick. So now we have light wand projectile, which extends projectile. And we do not need this anymore, and we do not need that anymore. Because this is what comes from rigid body. Wait, where's our... It extends projectile, right? Where's our projectile? Light, wand, projectile. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Open this up. Are none of these... These are exported, right? Yeah. Where's my speed? Type of light wand projectile. It extends projectile. Okay, let's play and see what breaks, because I don't know why that's not getting exported. Okay, it clearly still works. We're going to do a quick reload. There we go. Projectile shows up now. Okay. Okay, now that we have that, we can go to our dark rat. Light detect. We can do a quick body entered. Okay. If body is light projectile or light 1 projectile, pass for now. Now we need another state. What we need is attacking, fleeing, okay, we have enter walk, enter idle, enter fleeing, nav timer does what? Enter walk. Okay. Yeah, we can just do that. All right. Start, and then we can do current state equals state dot fleeing animation player dot play walk so this is get new nav target walk. Get fleeing nav target. We could do something like this. This is not the best, but instead of get rat navigation, what we're going to do is enter fleeing. Okay. Get fleeing nav target. This is going to be a position. Get fleeing nav target up here needs enter fleeing position. Can I have mandatory after? Ah, okay. Body.global position. Okay, so basically we're getting where the light one projectile enters. Then we're passing that in enter fleeing. Okay. Now, so that direction. Dot normalized. Let's do fleeing deer. Float. This is going to be rand f range negative, or no. Okay, we can actually just do this. So instead of this, so this is going to be our direction. Nav target is going to be global position. Okay, so the direction to the position. Nav target is going to be plus negative fleeing deer times random. Okay, we're still doing this if it's not reachable. Okay. Okay, now, so enter fleeing, and then up here, fleeing, every tick move, we do that. Then we enter idle. Nav timer start, and then on nav timer we timeout, we do walk. I don't think we need this. Let's give it a shot, though. Fishy, what's up? How you doing? Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, clearly nothing. And that is because it is not detecting. So, whoops. What is this on? What layer? Oh, it is not on anything. Light zones. We could do something like that. Light zones. Because that will make it so they just don't even... Then when I add the other light zones, we'll already have this. I'm good. Haven't slept since 5 a.m. I know the feeling. Not fun. Okay. So they're all kind of moving around. Oh, what's going on? That's some weird behavior. Okay, so they are following. They should be looking at that. So 3D, we got that. 8. Did we put this on 8? Yes. And this is a light 1 projectile. For the dark rat, we say enter fleeing. On enter fleeing, we're doing position. We're saying get fleeing nav target. Okay, they all move. Oh, they're all just, okay. Let's do, 5 and 10. And then what we're gonna do is we need to do that. So I think what's happening is they're just not like what do we have here? We have check valid path and nav timer. Check valid path goes. What does it do? Okay, it just checks here, and then we go to enter idle. So what can I do here? I can, my nav timer is not auto start. It is not one shot. Enter walk does what? We're gonna change this to one shot. Oh, maybe that's what that was. Nav timer start, enter idle. Okay. So enter fleeing, we could do a nav timer dot stop. Hey, look at that. Okay, what happens when they all stop? Then they start moving and they start coming right back. They start heading straight. They start migrating their way over to me. I love it. Okay, let's go, boys. Follow me. They won't go on land or on stuff that you've built. They're all crossing the river now. Here they come. Nope, don't get stepped on, boys. Wait, where are they going now? Those dudes went all the wrong places. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Get on up here. I'm waiting. Okay, good. We got all the guys out here. Let's go ahead and make a light post real quick. All right, boys. It seems you can't go any further because there's nowhere for you to go. We will need to change our pathfinding. Make it so they can go on top of these things. Or, like, go out there. But for now, I can make it so... and they can, we can get them out of here if we need to. So I can make them just get stuck in the corner over there for a bit. But I can also make them get away from it by going this way. I can kind of herd them around. This will be a good mechanic for other stuff too. Like I can add a bunch of other creatures that you can kind of herd around with the light wand. These guys, you can tell them, hey, get on out of here, you know. Very good. Okay. Okay, this is where we do Audacity, and we just do a little sound. Skip, okay. Okay, perfect. Rat footsteps. Save. Okay. Perfect. Now in our rat. Enter walk. We have animation player to play a walk. I think what we do is maybe we just have it here. No, we don't want to say playing equals true every time. So let's do on our enter walk. Enter idle. We could do something like this for now. Say maybe 20. Let's see how this is. It might be way too much. Okay. It's just not very clear. I guess. Okay, I just want to like slightly more good sounding one. Maybe I could do like a something like that, or yeah. It's a lot more quiet. Let's see how it sounds. Okay. Okay, we need to make it a little bit. Let's do. Yeah. And then range, let's do like 20. And unit size, like 8. 5. right, boys, let's go. Oh. Oh, my goodness. This guy's just constantly pushing me around. Get up on out of here. Hey, where's my rats? Yep. All right, let's go. I feel as though I am the king of the forest. My rat army. Ready to do my bidding. All right, down the hill. Off with you. Down the hill, let's go. Into the water, yep. Keep it moving. Up onto the next shore. Come on. Why are these guys going the long way around? They're just taking the most long route you could possibly take. Oh, I love these guys already. Yeah. I love how you can just like make him run away. I might have to move this guy. He just is constantly getting in the way. Starting to think the next navigation one, the other navigation mesh, will have to include things like your house and stuff. Like these guys need to be able to walk on your stuff. This big guy, no, but some of these animals need to be able to walk on your house. The problem is then, like when you open a door and close a door, you got to rebake that mesh or something. I don't know. They run over there, but then if they see the light, then they run away again. But oh yeah, I'm very happy with this. Problem is, I gotta bounce. So I'm gonna have to go. But I will hopefully be back on again. I only have a couple more days to stream in general before I got to take a big break. But yeah, hopefully I'll be on maybe tomorrow or something. We'll see. Anyway, peace out. Thank you for watching. All the people in the YouTube chat, appreciate you guys. LOL Gamer, thank you for being here. Fishy in the Twitch chat, thank you for being here. Hope you get some sleep, finally. But yeah, peace out. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Catch you later.